This Air-to-E program, this is the second time you are rolling this phase. The previous edition was a success. That's why now we have a new upcoming phase with new players here, targeting the SMEs to try to help them to grow, to build capacity, and to get them ready to export. Can you share more about the previous edition and maybe the success that it has brought from both Vietnamese side, but also the Netherlands side?
Ready to Export, R2E program, is a fully funded program by the Netherlands Enterprise Agency, RBO in short, Dutch government sponsored. And so we do not expect participants to pay. It's fully funded for those that will take part in the program, but we do expect effort, of course, in return. And the program focuses on Vietnamese SMEs that want to increase their exporting activities to the Dutch and more general European market. And it focuses on 3 sectors: manufacturing, textile and garments separately, and agriculture, including horticulture and aquaculture and food packaging. So we have these sectors that are the biggest part of the exporting relationship between the two nations, where the Dutch government really sees the potential of growth, our trade relations, and thus is willing to invest to support Vietnamese SMEs to become more reliable partners in the supply chain. We have indeed conducted the program before from 2022 to 2024, 3-year program, which was divided into 3 different years. So each year was 1 year on its own, where we had different SMEs taking part in the program. They received training, they received mentorship from companies in our ecosystem. And at the end, they would work towards a business plan or an export plan and would be able to win a prize. So this took place 3 times. And I would say as each project, you have your learnings once you start, but towards the end, it becomes a very big project with a lot of people taking part. We had a lot of SMEs taking part in the program, a lot of different products that they were offering. There was a big focus on agriculture, agricultural projects, and garments, textile and garments. And the success mainly was that many of them have either increased their connections within the Dutch market or European market, and a significant number were also discussing contract negotiations. And I would say now, a few years later, there are a few Vietnamese SMEs that only started with maybe a small product that are now part of the supply chain and actually exporting to the Netherlands on a consistent basis and have created successful partnerships. So that is something that is, as an outcome, very good to have as a program. And also part of the reason why we wanted to continue is to grow the potential of having more and more Vietnamese companies to be part of the supply chain of Dutch companies that are active in Vietnam or directly exporting to the Dutch and European market, because there's much more potential.